Yeah, good advice. Do not give up. Listen here to AJ's part. But she takes science and a little art, so you can recover hard, recover smart, recover hard, recover smart. Trust your mind, trust your heart, recover hard, recover smart, recover smart.
Kayaka runner and former netballer AJ Davis ruptured her ACL during a netball game on November the 19th, 2024. In Recover Hard, Recover Smart, AJ interviews athletes, coaches and other experts to learn real-world insight to help guide all sports people through the dark and challenging journey of recovering from injury.
Recover smart, recover smart.
Hi, AJ Davis here. Thanks for tuning into this chat with Lucinda Silvestri. Lucinda is an Australian lacrosse player, and a few things that surprised me in the chat that I want to draw your attention to are that after Lucinda did her ACL for the second time, what were the strategies that she used to cope with the heartbreak of doing a significant injury again, and how her mindset changed from the first to the second time. I hope you find this helpful. Hello and welcome back. Today I'm joined by Lucinda, who is here to talk with me about her journey as an elite athlete going through her second ACL rehab. She's an Australian lacrosse player who has recently won MVP for senior lacrosse national champs. Now, Lucinda, I've never played lacrosse before myself, and it looks like a very full-on and intense sport, right? You have these sticks that are like this thing flying around a little ball. What attracted you to play lacrosse and then continue it through to the elite level?
We just started at school, honestly. We had a PE teacher who'd played for Australia, so she had started it at school, just, like from year 6, and then all my friends played, so we all kind of did it together all through school, and then, I guess I just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I think the benefits of a small sport is there's lots of opportunities. Like you're not competing against thousands of people to make a state team or an Australian team, so you get exposed to an elite environment quite early on. So I think that was definitely something that attracted.
Yeah, nice. And so the first time you did your ACL, talk me through how it happened and what was going through your mind at the time.
So I was playing for my club. We were in the grand final. So it happened about 30 seconds into the game. I've gone to get the ball. And then the ball's gone over my head, but my defender has just come in a bit late and sort of hit me from the back. And
oh my God.
I heard the pop and felt it go.
Yeah.
So I was pretty sure, but I was in a bit of denial. So I ran off the field. We didn't have a physio or a doctor there, so I kind of jogged on the sideline a bit on my own and decided that I could go back on the field. So I went back and lasted another, I would say a minute or 30 seconds, and then it completely gave way, and then
oh my God,
I think, straight away.
Not great.
No.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And then, so after your first surgery, you ultimately ended up winning MVP at national champs. What was your mindset to achieve that while facing the challenges of a long-term injury?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, you know that you want to get back and play. And so there wasn't really an option for me for not doing the rehab or giving up. I think, I was only 25. I was still had a lot of lacrosse left to play. And so I think the option of not playing was just never there. So I definitely had a lot of setbacks, but I just kind of kept working through it. And, all my friends, I just wanted to be with my friends again. And, I wanted to be in those tournaments. They're just so much fun. And I think it was never really about awards or winning anything. It's just, I love that environment. I love being with my friends and love playing. So I think that
Yeah.
was just sort of what you
Yeah,
have to
it's
keep
the
going, I guess.
drive and like the love you have for your sport. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever
Definitely.
struggle to stay motivated during your rehab
Oh,
process?
absolutely. There's times like weeks where you're working on one thing and it's just not getting any better and it's
Yeah.
going so slowly. I was really lucky. I did a lot of my rehab with like S&C coaches and in the gym with people around me. So I think anytime I had those sort of moments, they were always there to like pump me up, and I had a bit of an accountability to them because we had, scheduled sessions. So I never
Yeah.
could fail because they were waiting for me in the gym.
Yeah.
That definitely helped. I think if I was on my own, I definitely would have struggled a lot more.
Yeah. Sounds like your support team had a big role in your rehab process. Do you reckon they made it better, like being there for you, making it run smoother?
Absolutely. The accountability aspect that I just spoke about, but also just having someone that knows what they're doing, like you do a
Yeah.
new exercise, it sort of hurts and it's hard to tell if it hurts and you should stop or it hurts and you should keep
Yeah.
going or like what
Yeah.
the deal is.
No, that reassurance is good. Yeah.
Absolutely. It was anytime I was scared to do something, scared to jump, scared to do whatever, it was good to have someone there just reassuring you saying it's okay. You
Yeah.
can do it.
No, that's good. That's good. And you've done your ACL for the second time recently. What's been different on your road to recovery this time? Have you gone in thinking differently or adapted a different mindset from the first time?
Yeah, I definitely have. I think having done the first one and then gotten back to play at a level I was happy with, I
Mm.
think now going through the second one, there's like a confidence that I can do it. I think the first time there's always those doubts that go through your head of like, oh, what if I can never play again? Or what if it never feels the same? But having one knee that I feel really confident in and like knowing that you can get through it and it can feel good. I feel like this time around with the other knee, I've had that. So those doubts are not as there.
Yeah,
Um, yeah. And I think just trusting the process, I guess. Like
it's fair enough.
there was a lot of doubts the first time, but this time I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine. Just kind of get through it.
Okay, yeah. That would be so devastating going through it again. I can't even
Yeah.
imagine. Do you find it hard to stay positive at times?
Yeah, I do. So I did the second one in that national championship. So in the grand final of that game.
Yeah. Oh my
So
god.
it was pretty upsetting. I'd only been back playing for maybe 5 months. And I was feeling quite good. So definitely the first week of kind of knowing that I'd done it was pretty hard. You go through stages. I think it would be silly to expect to go through an injury like that twice and like not feel like average and sad and
Yeah.
whatever sometimes. So
Mhm.
I think I just know that it will like pass, like you have bad days and you have good days. So when you have a bad day, you just have to get through it, like go to sleep
Yeah.
early,
Oh my
wake
god.
up the next day and just get
Yeah.
through it and then you know
Yeah.
that a good day will come.
No, I get that. I get that. What do you think is the most challenging thing about going through an ACL injury?
I think seeing like your friends and your teammates still enjoying it and still playing and getting all those opportunities and knowing that you should be there with them.
Mm-hmm.
I've still been pretty involved, like in our club and stuff like that, which is great because you don't feel as isolated. But
Mm-hmm.
it's also hard, like watching them play, watching them go to an Aussie camp, trial
Yeah.
for team, knowing that you would be there with them, but you're
Mm-hmm.
not. I think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. Like seeing them achieve things and like but you're so happy for them, but then it's also like you're still stuck
yeah,
going
and
through
trying to
it.
be a good friend to them is hard when you're like just upset that you can't be with them. But
Exactly. Yeah. And then you feel bad about like, yeah. Anyway, yeah.
yeah, there's a whole thing.
A whole thing, yeah. Because you're like playing at the Australian level. How do you think that's helped your rehab process rather than going through it sort of by yourself or just with your physio?
To be honest, we don't get a lot of support from like a national level.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's helped having that motivation there, like having particular camps or particular like Aussie events that I want to get back for. So I guess it's helped in that way, but yeah, we really don't get a lot of support from them. So they haven't provided much for the physio.
Okay. Yeah.
The physio has been good.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. And to finish off, tell me one piece of advice that you would give if you could travel back in time and talk to yourself right after doing your ACL for the first time.
I think just like trust the process and just trust that it takes time.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, yeah, like I said, like you be working on something for weeks and I felt the first time around, I would get so upset coming back from a rehab session and you feel like you've made no progress and you just feel like you're never going to get there. But I think, those breakthroughs come, like sometimes you just wake up and something feels better and you can do something that you couldn't do the day before. It comes so randomly. So I think just like trusting that it's actually going to be fine and that you just have to give it time and keep doing the work and then it'll be better.
Okay. Yeah. Nice. Well, thank you so much for talking to me. Hope you have a great day.
No worries. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to Recover Hard, Recover Smart. If you found this useful, AJ would really appreciate it if you let a friend know about it. She knows that recovery is hard, but this podcast is doing its best to shine a light on some smart ways of getting through it. If you'd like to learn more about AJ's story and this podcast and discover other resources and insights to help you on your recovery journey, visit this website, recoverhardrecoversmart.com.au. That's recoverhardrecoversmart.com.au.
Recover hard, recover smart.